What is up, guys, and welcome to today's prolonged video. I haven't made a video for a couple of weeks just because I haven't had time, but today I want to talk on a subject that I touched on my first ever video on YouTube, and it's macros and if it fits your macros dieting. People still ask me, what does this mean? Why do I see all these fitness enthusiasts and these people with chiseled abs and these people with these godly and goddess looks, but still posting pictures of ice cream and pizza and burgers all on their posts and hashtagging macros, if it fits your macros, flexible dieting? What does that mean? And today I want to explain that, mainly because I've seen a few videos when I wasn't kind of clued up on what it was. I've seen a few videos that didn't really explain it well, and I can see how the guys that were doing it, I won't name names, but I can see that the guys who were doing it were doing it because they knew the science behind it. So you'll see a guy, a buff guy or a buff girl, and they'll have a whiteboard and they'll do the science behind if it fits your macros. If you're someone that's just getting to the gym, that doesn't want to sacrifice their food but still wants to maintain a certain body type or achieve a goal, then I will try and simplify what macro flexibility eating is for you without going too much into the sciencey kind of things that you guys probably don't care about. You probably just care, can I eat this burger and can I still get abs? And the answer is a huge resounding yes. So while you're sat with me now, go onto Google and type in if it fits your macros calculator. Open up the other tab on your computer and you will find numerous sites that will give you a way to calculate your macros, and you don't need to watch some dude with a whiteboard of all these calculations, 4 grams, 5 grams. You don't need to do that. It will ask you questions like a survey, and then you just input those questions easily. So your height, your weight, how many times you work out, how active your job is, and then it will tell you what your macros are. So basically what macros are, it is fitting your food within a certain amount of grams per macronutrient, so fats, carbs and proteins within a day. So if you're trying to lose weight, you will have a certain amount that you go under your maintenance. So everyone has a maintenance level that they need to attain. The quote-unquote dietary needs for a man is 2,500. I believe it's 2,200 or maybe 2,000 for a woman. So if you go below kind of what you need, depending how active you are on a daily basis, then you will lose weight. If you kind of hit around the target that you're supposed to eat, that your body can work on, can fuel, can do everything working out, then you will maintain your body weight. If you eat over, so if you have a surplus of what your body needs to maintain, you will gain weight, and that is all it is. It's acting on the basis that a calorie is a calorie. If you have, say, 2,500 calories for the day, of which maybe 50 grams allotted for fat, that's how you'd work it out. You'd go on MyFitnessPal, you'd put your numbers in 2,500 calories. So say, for example, this won't be 100% correct, but for example, 50 grams fat, 200 grams carbs, 200 grams protein, and if you wanted to have a cheeky little bit of pizza within those numbers, kind of coming out around 460 calories, 20 grams fat, 40 grams carbs, 25 grams protein, depending how much meat was on it. If you wanted to do that, have whatever, pizza, donut, as long as you can calculate it, put it in MyFitnessPal, you've got your numbers, you would not gain more weight than if you ate something with the same amount of calories that was generally quote-unquote healthier. As long as that stays into your macronutrients, as long as you stay within your macronutrients, so as long as you stay within your grams of fats, carbs and proteins for the day, you will not gain weight. You won't. If you're looking to maintain, you hit those numbers, you hit your 200 grams carbs, your 200 grams protein, your 50 grams fat, and your 2,500 calories for the day, you will maintain that weight. And that is on a basis of a calorie is just a calorie. It's a source of energy. There was a professor that did a study, and I don't know the name. I probably should have researched before this video, but I didn't. But there was a professor, and he was a nutritionist professor, and he wanted to teach his students basically that you could eat what you wanted and still lose weight. So he did a diet of 30 days, I believe. Yeah, 30 days of eating Twinkies, Doritos, and something else that was ridiculously bad for him. So he did that, and he lost 30 pounds in 30 days. Is that the healthiest way to eat? No, but he was proving a valid point that if you eat underneath, which he was eating underneath his calorific maintenance every day, so he's walking around, doing lectures, doing whatever, working out, he's underneath that, but he's still eating junk food, you can still lose weight. So, on that basis, when I first started counting macros, I took it for granted. I was eating junk food all the time, and I quickly realised that it comes hand in hand. You can't eat junk food and go to the gym and train your best. It doesn't work. I looked like shit, I felt like shit, I didn't want to train, I just wanted to sleep. So, the whole dieting flexible, the big word is flexible. You need to have it, it's a way of not having your diet just chicken, rice, broccoli, so structured like that. That works if you want to do that, but if you want to be a human being and you want some kind of sanity in your life, you want to get a body, or you want to have a life of fitness, or you want to do whatever, and you don't want to gain weight, you don't want to lose weight, whatever your goal is, but you still kind of want to have, you know what, I want to have a couple of slices of pizza, I want to have a milkshake, I want to have a burger, whatever, you can still do that with, if it fits your macros, as long as it fits into your flexible dieting pattern. It's a way of not having a negative relationship with food. It's a way of enjoying things, but also having a life of fitness and goals that you're attaining. So, I hope that I've explained that roughly to you guys. If you have any more questions, please comment. It's not something you should get stressed out about. It's not something that you need to overthink. It's fairly simple. 3 things to take away from this video is, 1, just find a decent, if it fits your macros calculator online. It will do the work for you. There's no need to start jotting things down on a pad. You can do that yourself. 2, definitely download an app called MyFitnessPal. It is by far, if it fits your macros, and it's not a diet, it's just a way of enjoying yourself but also attaining goals as well. But basically track all of your food in there. So you track it all and it'll tell you exactly, it's got a massive log of all food, you can scan stuff, and basically it'll just keep you in track and keep you focused for your goals. So yeah, I hope I described that good enough for you guys. If you have any more questions, like I said before, comment, please share this video and like, and I will see you in the next one.